We've just had a session focusing on firms. We've been trying to understand from different disciplinary perspectives, how do firms from China, Brazil and India engage with labor and sustainability standards and CSR.
This is a very complex project that looks how multinationals from different countries are dealing with the issue of corporate social responsibility. In a way, it is a very new topic. And it is not very natural, I would say, to long-living firms.
My presentation was about India. I looked at Indian firms. We call them rising powers or rising power firms. So we looked at the subsection of international emerging firms from India. And in that context, we looked specifically at the issue of sustainability. And we looked at recent developments around it. Effectively, we were interested in how far firms are really implementing or embracing the notion of sustainability in their business models, in how far they are driven to produce beneficial outcomes for their own workers and the external environment, and also not aiming to do bad, but to do good.
We do have some multinationals that are born with the DNA of sustainability and CSR, and others that were not, especially those that came from long-lasting and very old traditional industries like steel and mining and so on. And for these firms, the transition is very difficult.
These rising power firms are significant, but that they're also quite different from the lead firms that we've understood from the global north. These are the global lead firms of the decades to come. I think a key point that came out from the discussion and the comments from the discussants was the importance of history, that we need to understand the historical context, the political economy behind that history, how different forms of capitalism has emerged in these three countries, and how that influences the ways in which those particular types of firms have evolved. This is something we were aware of, but I think having that underlined to us again recognizes the importance of bringing the historical perspective into our political economy analysis.